What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Leafs Chatter. Hope everyone's doing well. This is just going to be a quick video, or I'm going to try and make it a quick video. Just going over the Leafs lineup and the two new pickups that we got. So I'm not going to go too in depth into Primo. So we did get Primo from Caden Primo. I'm pretty sure is his name, from the Hurricanes, and he's a pretty good goalie. I mean, he's good in the AHL. He was terrible in the NHL. He had like an 836 save percentage in the NHL, but with Laval, he was very good. He had like a 927 save percentage or something like that, and he had like 21 wins. 21 wins, two losses, two overtime losses. So that's pretty damn good. But he's, at the end of the day, he's just depth. We had to put him on the team for the cap situation. He'll probably be sent down. Maybe we'll have to waive him, I believe. So um, I think he's gonna get sent down. He may just stay until Waller's back, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll just leave Hildeby there, and he can grind out some games in the AHL. But with Primo, we do have a back to back next week. I think Monday, Tuesday. It's Detroit, and we play someone else. I don't know who we're playing on the Tuesday, but I know we have a back to back. So I don't know if they're gonna go Stolars and then they're gonna try Primo. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but we'll see what happens with him. Overall, just depth. And going on to the next one, Sammy Blais. Now, for those of you who don't know who Sammy Blais is, he won a cup with Berube, so that's probably why he's on the team. Berube knows him. Um, he's a really good fourth line guy. He knows his role. He has an identity. I didn't really know too much about him. I just knew that he was, a fourth line dude, and just I remember him. I remember seeing a video when he laid out Milan Lucic. That's where I remembered him from. And the guy isn't really scared of anything. He's not a fighter, but he will drop the mitts. But he's not a very big fighter. That's probably what you have Pizzetta for, if he ever ends up getting called up and making the lineup. But Blais is a big boy, 6'2", over 200 pounds. Guy's a wrecking ball. He's gonna hit everything, like everything that moves. But the difference between him and Pizzetta is that he actually has hands. Like, Pizzetta can shoot the puck, but he's not that good with the puck. Blais pretty good with the puck. Like, he's got really good hands. He's a pretty good passer, and he's actually got a pretty decent shot. He did very good with the Canucks CHL team. He was there, and he did pretty good. He helped them achieve a victory. They ended up winning the Calder there, and yeah, that's pretty damn solid. So the guy does get points, though. So I will let you know he does get points. Um, Before his injury, though, so he had an injury after they traded him to New York. Um, I think they traded him for Buchnevich, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did a trade, and then when he went to New York, he played pretty good with New York, and then he got injured, a terrible knee injury, and he pretty much had to start all over. Um, and yeah, it was just an ugly scene for Blais. So he ended up having to push back and getting back into the NHL, and it wasn't the best. He had some off years, and his point production wasn't that good. He played like 53 games, and I think he only ended up notching like 1 goal, 9 assists or something like that, which is horrible. But the previous years, like when he was with St. Louis, he was doing pretty good. Like St. Louis, he was with New York for a bit before he got injured, but I think he was getting like in like the 20 to 30 point range, which is pretty damn good. Like, that's all you could really ask for from a fourth line guy. Usually you're happy if they could put up like 12 or 15 points, but they're putting up like 30. Like, that's pretty fucking good. Um, but yeah, I didn't know too much about him, but I did look into him. Apparently, he's an agitator. Like, he loves pissing people off. He's a big chirper, which kind of reminds me of a couple of the guys that are on our team. Domi's a big chirper. Dakota Joshua is a chirper as well. He may not seem like it, but he's an agitator. And Scott Lawn, everyone knows Scott Lawn just talks shit, and that's good. You need guys like that. So that's why I'm saying, if this guy slides in when Lawton's back too, maybe he just solidifies his role, kicks Yarncroke out of there, because I don't even know what the fuck he's doing there. I hate Yarncroke. I always have. He kind of reminded me of a Kerfoot. like a little bit like him. He's a Swiss Army knife. You could play him anywhere, but he does a lot of cardio. Before, like 3 years ago, Kylie Yarncroke was getting like 20 goals playing on like second line with yeah, he was playing second line with good players, so you kind of expect him to get 20 goals. Um, and then he was like playing okay even with us. Like we were playing him second line, but he's more of a third line guy, and he doesn't fit a checking role on the fourth line. So I don't think he belongs on this team. Just like Kampf, he doesn't have a spot here. I don't know what they're gonna do with Yarncroke. I hope he's not an actual piece on the team for a long time. I hope it's just temporary, and eventually we either throw him on waivers, see if some team wants to claim him, or we trade him. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I do want to see Semi Blay play with Yarncroke, or sorry, not Yarncroke, Lawton and Lawrence. I think that'll be a pretty solid line, physical, gritty. It's got some chip to it, can score. So I think he'd fit in well. Plus, he's played with Berube, so I think even Berube knows what he's gonna bring. Um, but yeah, so he lays a lot of hits, and I think he'll be a good piece for the team. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to go through. I know that the lineup, we already know what it looks like. You guys know I can go over it. Matthews, Nyes, Michelli. I think that line will be completely fine. I'm glad they put Michelli there instead of Domi. Second line, you got Bobby McMahon, Johnny T, and William Nylander. Third line, I'm not so high on it, but it may surprise. It's just a little undersized for my liking. But you got Dakota Joshua, Max Domi at center, which I don't love, and then Robertson. Robertson had a good camp, but we got to see if he ends up actually sticking with it. Like he's got to play physical. That's how Chief wants him to play. Win puck battles, even though he's undersized, he's got a low center of gravity. He should be getting in there, winning these puck battles, which he was doing in the preseason. So as long as he can keep that up, that's good. And if he could pot like a good 15, 20 goals, that's even better. Um, so I think that line, it's all right. I don't mind it. We'll see how it looks. Fourth line, I don't really like. I mean, I don't like it because I don't like Yarncroke. Okay, I'll just be honest. But I do like Waugh. He's a great player. It gives you that depth. I fucking wish Lawton didn't get injured, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Lawton, I'm looking forward to having him back. But you got Wall, Lorenz, and Yarncroke. We'll see how that goes. I'd rather take Yarncroke out and put in Blay to just give it more of like a physicality type of line. Because I don't know if Cowan's gonna make the team. I mean, I don't want him to. I'd rather have him than Yarncroke, but at the same time, I don't want him to rot on the fourth line. I feel like you're way better off sending him to the A, letting him do his shit. Playing on like second or first line, whatever line he's on, and just getting comfortable. And then when he's ready, if you want to throw him in on like a third line, like who knows, maybe Robertson shit in the bed, he's not playing that good. Throw him in there. At least you throw him on the third line. You're not wasting his potential on the fourth. Like Cowan's not a checker. Like he's got some chip to his game, but he's not a checker. You can't expect him to go on a checking line. Like he's got to play on like at least the third line, the very least the third line. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, overall, I can't wait for the season. My fantasy team or my fantasy league has started. So if you guys are interested in that, I can go over my fantasy team. I was number one pick, so you already know who I ended up taking. Um, and yeah, I think the team looks pretty good. If you guys want to drop your teams in the comments below, I'd love to take a look at them. Um, yeah, just let me know what you think of the Leafs, what you think of the roster. Like you can tell me I'm crazy if you want. I just love a more physical team, especially when you look at the teams in our division. They're really gritty, and they got a lot of guys that could fight, throw big hits. Like look at Montreal. Montreal's got a very, very physical team. That's a playoff team. It is. I'm not a big fan. Like I think Montembeau's good. I think their goaltending's just got to be really good. As long as your goaltending's good, you can do wonders in at least the playoffs. But yeah, I think they got a good team, got a good mix of skill and physicality. And then you look at Tampa and Florida, like they still got chippy guys on their team, guys that could drop them and chuck them. And I think that's what we're missing. Like we have guys that are willing to drop the gloves. We don't have a scrapper. Like Pizzetta's our scrapper, and he's not even going to be playing, I don't think, unless he does really good in the AHL and we give him a shot. So that's why I feel like at least Blay, he'll drop him, but he's a physical player, and he brings something to that fourth line, brings an identity. Yarncroke doesn't bring anything. I think he could bring a lot more than he could. And yeah, I think that's what you need. You need your third and fourth lines to have identity. So we'll see how it plays out this year, and I can't wait to see the Leafs in action. But yeah, as for this video, that's it for this one. Feel free to drop a comment, drop the fantasy team, anything related to what we talked about. What do you guys think of Sammy Blais and Primo, and just overall what you think about the team, where you think they're going to finish in the standings. I think they're going to finish first in our division, but I could definitely be wrong. So let me know in the comments below. But yeah, again, that's it for this one. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.